All right, guys. So I just saw I just saw two music videos. But the first one I'm going to talk about is the relatively new Taylor Swift music video. Um, Personally, I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. Um, Kind of lame, but I really started liking her music a while ago, and so for me, the changing that she has been going through has been interesting. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's interesting because in the beginning, her music was something that you could connect to. The reason I think people don't really like her music is because anybody could write it. Like the girl from, the classroom next door could be writing it. That's the connection. Like that's why people like her music because you can connect to it. It's easy to connect to. And so her new album, it's difficult for me because I kind of liked her traditional stuff, her older stuff, but then I kind of like the newer stuff too. So, but it's progress and everybody progresses, so you can't really criticize it. I like it no matter what. But getting to the music video, um, I think it's interesting because she's, for one, she's always portrayed things that you can connect to. Particularly, this is something that a lot of girls, I'm sure, can connect to, and I kind of know what it's like, and I'll explain that a little in a little while. But the thing here is that for whatever ungodly reason, women are attracted to troublemaking guys, and I happen to know what it's like. I'm a troublemaking guy. In the music video, it portrays um, that he is kind of a troublemaker, the guy that she's talking about, whether or not it was a real, whether or not it actually happened in one of her relationships or not, that's irrelevant. But the what she portrays in the music video is that he's kind of a troublemaking guy. He's kind of, I got the impression that he was just kind of a, underground guy who liked cars, that whole atmosphere, the rough and tumble guy. I can't really, put it more than that. And he causes a lot of trouble for her, but also for himself too. And that's something that you know girls are attracted to these guys and they start dating them, and then suddenly they realize, well, this guy's an idiot. He's a troublemaker. What is he? Why is he doing this? But by the time they figure that out, they're in deep enough that they care about the guy, and you looking back on it, you kind of know, well, yeah, he or she, depending on whoever you're interested in, you know, that person, you knew they were trouble from the start, and you still went after them. And me personally, I am that guy. I'm that troublemaker who just loves making trouble for whatever reason. I mean, not like I go out of my way, but I'm just good at causing trouble for myself. So, you know, I've seen that side of the relationship, and to be honest, I don't really know why women are attracted to that hard edge thing. And to some degree, they aren't. But I think that music video does a lot, for one, to portray the fact that Taylor Swift is growing up a little bit more. It might be difficult to see that a little bit, but she is, because it's a more serious subject matter. It's not like little girl puppy love anymore. It's about adult relationships now. That song is about an adult relationship. You knew somebody was trouble, but you still wanted to see what happened, and it ended, and it sucked because it ended, and you knew from the start that when it ended, it was going to be painful. It's not something that, or maybe you do, but it's more adult now, and it's kind of an interesting. I definitely suggest watch the music video and you know give it a shot because I think it's really interesting to see that. I think dichotomy would be the proper word. Um, if not, then you guys can all criticize me. I really don't care. Or correct me, whatever. But, I mean, it's interesting to see what, the puppy dog love song like 15 as opposed to this. It's very, very different. And so it's interesting. And I think that's something that people these days in relationships are are dealing with a lot more. Um, so what you guys, I've been doing a lot of music videos lately because I've been listening to music. But I do talk about other things. I just haven't had the time. Uh, so, if you have something that you want me to talk about or give my opinion on, let me know. If not, don't watch it. uh, you know, like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm here all week.